Hey guys, I'm here with a little tutorial on how to wheelie a dirt bike. Some of you might be wondering what inspired me to learn this, and it's actually quite a funny story. So the day before my race day, I decided to practice my starts, and as some of you know, you start in second gear and whatnot. I went to the starting line, pulled in my clutch, and put my bike in second. I revved up my engine and dumped the clutch, and my front wheel came up, and I kind of held it out in a wheelie for a little bit, which I wasn't exactly planning on. I thought it was kind of cool, but I was looking for speed on my start, so not so much to look like a show-off, really. So I went back to the starting line and went to do my start again. I dumped my clutch and the front wheel came up again, and I gave it more throttle in hopes of my back wheel like spinning out. But my rear tire, it only gripped more, and I ended up going over the back and then letting go of the bike. Lucky enough, only a handful of my friends saw, so it wasn't super embarrassing. I bent my rear fender a little bit, but it's a Suzuki, so it's okay. Eventually, I did get my starts down, but sure enough, as soon as my races were over the next day, I went home and practiced my wheelies. So basically what I did when I was first learning was I found somewhere that was flat, that was grippy, and that wouldn't really let your back wheel slip, like muddy situation or something. So when you give it gas, that's when it normally slips. So like I tried to find somewhere that was like, it was grass and it wasn't super like slippery and stuff, and like when I popped my clutch, it would just grip and it wouldn't slip out and stuff. And it also wouldn't hurt if you fell on grass either. And then I've been doing it for a little, so I trust myself on pavement. Although I wouldn't recommend it, I would make sure my foot is covering the back brake and that I'm sitting a little further back on the seat than usual. I would also go slow in about second gear, and I would hold my clutch in and rev my bike up and let go of the clutch, similar to what you do on a start, but rolling. When I let go of the clutch, I would pull up on my handlebars a little when I give it gas. And as soon as I got to about balance point, I would pull my clutch in and tap on the rear brake to train my foot to touch the rear brake when I go too far. I did this over and over until I had muscle memory to tap my rear brake when I felt like I was going over. I'm sharing this information with you guys to help you if you are just learning, because I know I did the same thing when I wanted to learn. Learning how to do this will help you learn throttle control and where your balance point is. This will help you on and off the track, and it will also improve your riding. So I will be showing you what to do if you are just starting off and what it will look like over time if you keep practicing. The first thing you want to do is find somewhere flat or somewhere with an incline like a hill, but not something too steep. It should be grippy enough that your back wheel doesn't spin out when you give it gas or pop your clutch, which is holding your clutch in, revving up your bike, and letting out the clutch. Dropped a note there. So I had some friends help me film this video, since it would have been hard to do it myself because I can't really do the camera angles. My GoPro doesn't work anymore. So you'll probably want to start either in second or third gear. Use second gear if you want it to come up faster and be more jumpy. And then if you prefer it smooth and calm, then I would recommend third. You will want to be going slow, staying in the lower RPMs of your gear. Make sure your right foot is covering your rear brake before you get your front wheel up. Also, don't forget to sit back on your seat just a little. You then pull in your clutch and rev your bike up and let go of your clutch. You want to be smooth when you do this, or you'll give it too much throttle and go over the back. As soon as you pull in your clutch, you want to rev up your bike and let your clutch go as you give it gas. I will show you in a demonstration, like in a video right here. When you let go of your clutch, you want to give it some gas and pull your bars up simultaneously. As soon as you get the front wheel up, you want to tap your rear brake. Repeat this process over and over until you feel more comfortable bringing your front wheel up further. Now, this isn't something you learn in one day unless you're naturally gifted or if you've been doing it on a bicycle before. It will take some practice, but over time you will get better. You may go over once or twice, but maybe not at all if you're patient. You also want to make sure you're wearing all your gear if you're going to be practicing this. And it also won't hurt as bad if you fall on dirt if you're wearing all your gear. Once you feel more comfortable bringing up your front wheel, you can get it up higher or even to balance point. This is when you start trying to go further and practice some throttle control. Throttle control will help you keep the bike at balance point, and this will also help you hold your wheelie longer. So over time, you will get better and better, and then you will be able to do this whenever you feel on different terrains. I hope this video helped you guys, and these steps will make you better and look more experienced. And always remember, practice with your gear.